Hi, everyone. We're back.
Hi.
Both of us.
Both of us. Yay. I like what is both of us.
I do too. So, Lisa did a great project today. If you did not see it, it's using Eileen's dyes, my toner papers, and deco foil.
Yeah, it was fun.
And it's a shaker. So, if you are interested, go over to our YouTube channel to watch it. Some reason last week Facebook wasn't playing nice and we can't find our videos from last week. Hi, Brenda. Or somebody said, I can't watch the replay. Well, because it wasn't there or it was just spinning.
Yeah, that's why I said
So,
I don't.
watch from our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
The replay for Lisa. Hey, Laura.
Yeah, I'll put the link in.
Yeah. So you want to make sure if you didn't see her project, it is so cute, so adorable.
Thank you.
You're gonna want to catch it. And plus, bonus if you're over on YouTube, it helps for numbers because we never concentrated on YouTube.
Yeah.
And what did you say? We should have.
Well, it's just the two of us, so sometimes there's just so much, so much.
There is a lot. Your mic is coming in and out.
Oh, great.
Anybody else having a problem hearing me? Because I don't actually have a mic. It's my computer. Hey, Isabel. Hey, Helen. Let me know because
you're okay on my end.
It's on.
Yeah.
Well, always something.
Always. That's what lives are about.
It's true. So, Lisa did her live, and we're going to announce the winner from last week at the end of my show. And I'm waiting to see if anybody else is having problems hearing me. Laura Lee, you're on YouTube too, so you can tell me. And hey, Kaylin, sound is cutting in and out on my phone.
That's weird.
Not good. Because it seems perfectly clear on my end.
It is. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Well, we're going to go with it.
Yeah. I added the link for this morning's video.
It looks like the picture keeps freezing on Facebook. It's choppy on YouTube. Oh my goodness.
Okay, I
You're in and out on my iPad. Is Lisa in and out too, or is it just me? Let us know that. I'm on YouTube, perhaps the mic on your computer.
Okay.
Yeah, my computer's brand new, and I've used it before. It's what I use for Bellicon. Sounds a little scratchy. Lisa is fine on YouTube. Lisa a bit. Oh no. This is horrible.
I know. And I don't even see you live on Facebook at all.
Really?
Yeah, let me
I'll go out. No, I'll go out. I'll come back in.
Okay. Yeah, do that. All right. So while Anne is doing that, no, Laura Lee, she's not. She doesn't have a mic on. She's using her laptop or her computer. Yeah, her laptop for the face to face, and then she uses a webcam for the project cam. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, so she's popping back in here, and we'll see what's going on because she sounds fine on my end. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm telling you, the technology.
Okay, she said now Lisa is choppy on YouTube too. Lisa is cutting out on YouTube. Maybe take your necklace off. No, I'm not wearing a mic.
Yeah, that's what I had just told Lorley.
I removed, we were streaming to 2 YouTube places or Facebook places, so I took one of those off.
Oh.
Are you both streaming in 4K? Yes. And we're doing it the same as we always do.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's weird. It's still doing it though? Let me see. Yeah, because on Facebook you didn't even show up. So I don't know. I mean, I see my video from this morning.
Let me look.
I didn't even have that last week. So,
Facebook has been kind of touchy.
Yeah, yep, they have.
Let me see if I can see anything.
Yeah, I got nothing. I'm going to check YouTube. I was just in here, but I scooted out. Okay. Let's see if we can find out what's happening, guys.
The beauty
It's live.
lives. Huh?
Yep, I said it's live. It is
technology
what
at its finest. Yes, Caitlin. That's right. A tech gremlin. It could be. Well, if that is the case, I see both of us on here.
Huh.
Weird. Weird.
I have no idea. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Well, I am so sorry, guys. I'll put a message in here. I am so sorry.
Yeah.
Is it working better for everybody, Lauralee? Anne sounds better. Maybe Lisa go out and come back in. Okay, Lisa, go out and come back in.
All right. I shall do that.
It is what it is. That's true. It is. The sound is a little in and out for me too. Wow. I'm so sorry. I was all set up. but I can show this next week if it doesn't. Well, I have something else I have to show next week. I can show it the week after. It could be the weather systems interfering. That's true. It's cold, damp, and rainy here. So it could be. There's Lisa.
There.
Okay. Damp.
Out and in. So
here.
Oh, that's true too.
That
about the weather.
But it's strange it would be for both of us.
Oh yeah, because we're in 2 different areas. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I know what you're saying, Rebecca says. Okay. So it's kind of up to you guys if you want to watch me do something and it's not good, or I can do this same project in 2 weeks. Because next week I have something else planned that I want to get taped. But okay, I'll wait for a couple responses before I hate to continue if you guys really can't hear me.
Because it's not fun.
That's horrible. And it's strange because Lisa and I usually I can tell when she's bad or she can tell when I'm bad. But
yeah, because it shows up right in the studio. So we normally know what's going on because it'll show up in here.
Okay, Dorothy. Okay. Just go ahead. It isn't chippy so much that we can't understand.
Okay.
I'm happy to go ahead if you're all right with it. Okay. We're just gonna go for it.
Go for it. I'm good.
Okay, so you all know that I've taken a bit of time off. And I love that Isabel sent me a message to remind Lisa and I that we should be crafting because it is good for our souls. And we know that more than anybody, and just like all of you, you know that it is good. So I have lots, tons of supplies. and I like to organize. So that's what I'm sharing with you today. It doesn't seem that bad to me. I would have been okay with it, but I don't have a problem hearing what you're saying. Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay, so I am just going to put my camera down and share with you what I'm sharing today.
Okay.
How's that?
Sounds like a plan.
Yes. I just feel bad, but
I know. Well, because, we'd like to make sure that everybody can see us.
okay. So I'm going to turn my computer so I can see in case you guys have questions or anything. But I have got, I don't even want to say how many 8x8 paper stacks. I mean, I have a few here, but I have got dozens. And some of them, if I grab the right stack, some I have more than one in the same one because I love it so much. I mean, I love this paper that's in here. But when you buy these paper stacks, sometimes like Happily Ever After, I'm not going to use that really anywhere. But I love the glitter. This is the piece I love that I would use. I probably wouldn't use this. This is like Sleeping Beauty's hair. And so you end up with these paper packs. Some of it you'll use and some of it you might never use. This one I love. I'll use that. But I have tons of these paper packs. And while I was taking some time off, I wanted to get organized. So I went through and I grabbed some of my paper packs. And so let's take this one. Let me see if I have two of these. Or here, we'll take this one. These two are the same. So I wanted to organize some of my lace. Like I have my ribbons. My son made me a shelf that has rods and has all my ribbons on it. Well, not all of them, but some of them. And I have got totes and totes and totes. A beautiful, gorgeous ribbon. And whenever I need something, I hate searching because you can never find the right one or you waste so much time. So when I went through there one time, I saw how these came. This cute little kind of like bobbin. And the lace was just right on there. So I thought I would make my own bobbins. And I took my 8x8 paper, the ones that I might never use for a project, even though that'd be really pretty for a card. But I've had this paper for years and years and years. And I took a tape runner. You can take just glue. You don't have to use a tape runner because tape runners are expensive if you're doing this, if you're doing tons of these. And as much tape as I need to put on here. But this way, I could use it and let me grab this one. I could use it and you make my bobbins right away without waiting. Like if you use a wet glue, you're going to have to wait. I've gone through a lot of these, let me tell you. And you want to make sure you have good coverage. That's why wet glue would work totally fine too. And then I'm going to take my two pieces and I'm going to set them up. So you might not see for a second, but I'm going to set it up so I can get these bottom edges nice and together. Because if you get the bottom edge together, then you're good for the whole thing. So like that. And then I'm going to take, here's some I already have done. And I'm going to take this one. So now out of this 8x8, I can get 8 bobbins. And because there's wording going this way, I'm going to cut this way. Not that matters. It's going to be covered. But I'm cutting the first one at 5.5 inches. And take that off. And then I'm going to cut this at 4 inches. Like this. So this is 5.5 by 4. And then I have this little tiny 2.5 inch piece that I simply cut into 4. So then I have, this is what I have. And I have, like, I did tons of these. And what I did next was I took a paper rounder. So I got this little tiny paper rounder. It's a quarter, it's a corner rounder. And I put this in to round those corners. And with this one, I did, I don't know, about 80 of them. And my finger hurt after a while. So if you're going to use a little one, then I realized I had this great envelope maker. And on here, I also have a corner rounder. So I could stick this into here and punch to get that rounded too. And at least that way my finger didn't hurt so much. If you're just doing a few, this one is fine. But if you're doing dozens and dozens, I hope you have something that works just a little bit better. So I rounded all of, so like these are all rounded. And then what we're creating is little bobbins. So I got little ones and big ones. And for this, I just guessed at my first one. I went in about 1/2 inch and about 1/2 inch here. So I just went in and went in. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to be covering this up. And then I just came across like that. Same to this side. And I just kind of eyeball it. And if they're not perfect, like I said, it's not a big deal because you're going to add your beautiful lace on here. Just like that. So you have kind of a bobbin shape. And I actually saved all of these because I know I can use them for something. But I would do that with both of these. So I have this and I have this. And I want to show you. See, I saved all of those ends. So like it's double-sided, but it would be really cool on a card or for something, so I just saved them. And now you could use them just like this, but I wanted to ink them up. So this is a piece of the leftover from labels. So this is nonstick. And I just took some of my old ink. Crafters ink isn't even in business anymore, but I still have their ink. And this is just a brown. And by using this sheet, you can dab off the excess. And then I just came in and just inked it up a little bit. So it's just one more thing to make it super pretty. You don't have to do this. I mean, it looks a little bit more vintage to me this way. But I just went in and inked up those edges. And I did that all the way around. Like you could just come across like this too, but I like to just kind of pull it on and pull it off. So you have that ink. And I do both sides. You can see here this one, and I did both sides. So on some of them, you might not want to do this, and you can use different colors. I'm using a brown, but like this one is really cool without it, but still I went ahead and inked it up because I'm doing it with all the others. So I thought to keep it consistent, I was just going to ink everything up. Same with these ones. So here is it uninked and here it's inked. So just do what you like. And for this one, I still cut just shy of maybe a ½ inch. And you can see this isn't like perfectly straight. I could have came in here another 1/8 of an inch and gone perfectly straight. But once these are full, nobody's going to notice as long as they're all the same height. And these are all the same height. They might be a smidgen off, but for the most part, they're the same. And okay, so let me show you. Like I've made dozens and dozens and dozens. I mean, so they're all waiting for ribbon. So the inking part, I can sit and do just when I want something mindless to do. And the putting the lace on here, same thing. I can do it whenever I want. And let me grab a piece of lace that actually has a bit to it. This one I would want a smaller one maybe. Nope. There isn't a lot here. But if I put my lace on here, that way I can see what I have. And I can put all of these on a shelf in my studio. But that way you can see what you have. I don't have a lot of them done. I just have a few of them done. But that way I can see exactly what it is. And I'll color coordinate them. So white, black, cream, and then the colors. But that way I can look at my blacks and pick out the one I want. And some of them have a lot on, some of them don't have very much on. But that way I can see all of the fun laces that I have. And it's just a nice way, like this one has a lot. So when they're all on my shelf, they'll be up like this, but I would be able to see by the thickness about how much there is. and then I could judge which one I might want to pull out. But that way you can see how pretty they all are. Same with these. Just little bits and pieces. Like if I have tiny bits, then I can just keep those in a lovely dish or something next to these and use those as I need them. But this way, when I have yards of something, it'll be a fun way to keep them all together. So that's it. That's how quick and easy that is. I'm going to see if there were any questions. I'm going to switch my camera. And look for questions. I hope you guys could hear me okay. I'll bring Lisa back in.
I highlighted for you.
Huh?
I highlighted for you.
Okay, let me check them out. I have ribbons and cordings, sorted warms, cools, whites and beige, twines, and other cording. I know when you have things all organized, it's so much easier to want to use them. I mean, at one time I had like all my ribbons that were loose in a tote like that. Well, then I have to iron them before I use them. You know, I mean, now they're all on pretty rows. I have some on popsicle sticks. And yeah, it's just nice.
You know, my mom did the same exact thing. She didn't do the shape, but all of the ribbons and trim that I have from her are all on.
Hearted.
Yep.
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 Well,
and I will take that white ribbon that's got the little flurry things.
Isn't that pretty?
I'll take that one if you don't plan on using it for.
I have so many pretty ones. And I could have done that because in my sewing room, I took foam core board and I cut it into 6 pieces, I think. And I have not all of my fabric. I have a great deal of my fabric all wrapped in shelves like these up in my sewing room. And it's so nice to walk in there and just see all those little tiny bolts of fabric. So I thought my lace has been tucked away for too long.
Yeah.
And
mine is. My ribbon's out.
I know.
Because I have my ribbon on spools.
Yep.
You know, on dowels, wooden dowels that hang from my slider there. So that's perfect.
Right.
I mean, but all of my lace.
You can see it.
Yeah.
You know?
But all that's from Mom's, that's, in huge drawers, the 6 and 9 drawer plastic things that we used to use years ago. Yeah. They're in that, but I know exactly where they are and what, and I have them organized in that. But yeah, I don't have room to put them in here.
Well,
but that's a great way to do it.
And everybody doesn't have the room. I mean, but you can take these things and then put them into a tote so you can actually see them.
Right. So they're out. Yeah, exactly. I think it's a great idea.
Just all shoved into a tote and then you got to dump the thing out and then maybe. Yeah.
I have that same pattern paper pad also.
I had 2 of those. I may have had 3.
Once upon a time.
Yes.
Beautiful papers in that.
But I thought this was a good way for me to use up papers that I'm never going to use.
Exactly. Because in those paper packs, that happens.
But yet, it can be beautiful. I have my ribbons. Okay, I already said that one. Laura Lee, you're both professional, and it's not our fault. Don't feel bad. Thank you.
Thank you.
I know. I'm hoping you guys can hear me better. I started wrapping ribbons on the larger popsicle sticks and tongue depressors. I have some like that.
I was going to say, yes, you do. I have seen them. No, I have never been to Anne's house, but because we video chat a lot, I go from room to room with her every once in a while.
So I have them like that, and then they're in my cur jars, and I have them on top of my ribbon rack. The only thing that I found, even though I can see exactly what this is, some of the ribbon, let me find one, not silk. Silk doesn't do it, but like if I take a grosgrain or something, some of it, oh, this one it won't do it either, but some of them will have folds,
Oh,
so that I have to iron it.
yeah. Okay, I see what you mean.
So, I mean, some of it is totally fine. I can't see, guys, because I don't have my light on. So I had to cut it off so you guys. Oh, here. This one is grosgrain.
Yeah, yeah. Grosgrain's horrible.
So it's not so bad at the beginning because this
Or-
one's really thick.
Yeah, but I mean,
But as you get down there, like you have all of the little folds. So then you have to take and iron it. So
you know, a good idea to do with that is every once in a while when I have my, my
hair straightener.
Yep.
That
or my curling iron, I'll just whip it right through and do
yeah.
because I'm too lazy to get up and get the iron.
But this looks so nice out.
It does.
So
it
that's
really
the advantage of it. It's just I learned, okay, don't do it with all the ribbon. Because of the ironing thing. Not that I don't like to iron, but really not when I'm crafting.
Nope.
12 by 12 really useful boxes are great for displaying rolls of ribbon. Yes. Yes. And old coat hangers, also a great way of hanging hanks of wool and ribbons. Yes, Isabel.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Coat hangers are great. That's a great idea.
We did that with my mom once.
I never thought of using my envelope maker for rounded corners. But
it makes it so much easier. Yeah.
This is so nice. It's tiny, but after doing like hundreds of corners.
Yeah. Ouch.
I was
yeah.
So then I thought, what else do I have? but the envelope thing works perfect.
Oh, make use of what we got, right?
Wait, how cute would it be to use this idea and give to a crafty friend, an embellishment gift box? It's so sweet.
Yeah, I thought that was a great idea.
It is, and I love the fact that your mom was ahead of her time and she just carted them all and did it because I want to see my stuff.
Well, that's how my mom was. And, dad, after I moved out, so, she had a whole house and a fifth wheel. My poor dad, my mom's stuff was everywhere. That's why my brother was like, when she passed, my brother was like, you need to come get this stuff. And I was like, I'll take some of it, but no, I don't have any room for the rest. So we gave it to the retirement center she was in.
See that?
Gave them there because they do crafts and stuff there. And I thought you can't just throw this stuff away.
No.
And her ribbons and her trims, my mom loved her ribbon and her trims. So those were what I wanted. I was like, nope, I know, mom, these were important to her. And I love the same thing and all of her doilies that she gave. And I used them.
Right.
So
well, I have my mom's doilies out. And my brother had asked what I wanted of mom's. I said, the only thing I want is her crochet hooks. That would mean the world.
Yeah.
And I mean, I crochet, but that's what she did. I mean, that is what she did.
Yeah.
She crocheted. She would do other little crafts here and there, but she crocheted all the time.
Yeah.
So, But like my shelves in here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not counting these. I have 5 that one of my sons made me, and they're all only like 3-inch deep.
Mhm.
So they don't take up a lot of space.
Right.
And whatever I have on there, I can see. And I can't, like here, I could stack things so I wouldn't be able to see them.
Right.
But on these shelves, like if I have paint, well, a lot of my bottles of paint I have laying on their sides so I can see all the
Mhm.
color. But if I have like specialty paints, there's only one jar
Right.
and they're all listed so I can see. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the type of shelves that used to be in stamp stores, all over. I mean, I have been
Yeah.
across country to so many different stamp stores. And, of course, this was many years ago when stamping was so hot. And a lot of that's how they did their displays was this same way. I have a couple out in the garage that I took from one of the stamp stores that I worked from when she closed. And I have it out, outside, and it's perfect because you can't put stuff in front of it. So, because then you forget what's behind. So it's nice that they're just short shelves and like you said, they don't stick out far.
I know. Well, yeah,
So,
it didn't make my room smaller. Rebecca,
exactly.
I have clear bins 17 by 12 and keep ribbons on their spools organized by colors.
There
That's
you go.
good. 17 by 12. Those are a nice size.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Yeah.
Oh, such great ideas.
Yes, I love it. I'm sorry if I was choppy, if,
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
live. But last week's winner for a ad tech package. So
Mhm.
was Linda Zambori. So
Oh, I didn't see Linda. Okay.
I don't know if she was in here.
I didn't see her.
Linda, reach out to us when you hear this, and we will get your package sent out to you. I think we have everything sent out now. I don't know, but I think we do. Although, on a positive note, people, I did just reach out to our sponsors at about 4 a.m. this morning because I couldn't sleep. So I did my sponsor letter and everything for BellaCon for next year because we have to move it up. Like, I used to have it in September when it was live. And then when we went virtual, first one was the very end of February, first part of March.
Mhm.
And then the NAMTA show changed
Yeah.
from when and then it was going to be in March. So then I had to change it to April. And last year it was May. And now the H&H America show is like April 30th to like May 8th. And then NAMTA show is like the same time Bella was last year.
Yeah.
So the 13th, 14th, 15th, something like that. So I will be traveling from the end of April until the middle of May. So BellaCon is going to be in March.
Yes.
So I had to reach out to all the sponsors, and so I'm just waiting on them. I did hear back from 5 or 6 of them already. So
yes,
it is exciting to be in that phase again and prepping for all of that fun stuff.
Yes. A little crazy at times with you, but it's a lot. It's a lot of work.
March is good, Brenda. Yes, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I love March, but that's because my birthday's in March.
That's your birthday. It's not on your birthday, though. If it was, oh my goodness, what would we do?
I would wear my crown.
You're wearing your crown anyways.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
Maybe I would put on a birthday sash or something. I don't know.
I didn't want it too close to Easter.
Oh yeah.
I had to make sure. I mean, and then of course I had to check with Eileen, make sure it worked for her because she
Right.
wasn't in person last year, and I know she wished she would have been.
Yeah, she was
You know.
a little upset.
So we made sure with Eileen, we made sure with Amanda, Pear Blossom Press,
Yep.
and Jules.
And
so
yeah. And
I
Julie.
haven't. Well, Julie's the hostess with the mostest, so
She is.
I'm going to actually go see her at the end of the month. So that will be nice. But so we had to make sure a few of our key people, it worked for them. So
yeah,
we have the dates, and I'm excited about that. Now I can plan.
Yep. Yeah, because once you have the dates done, and then then you just go into Bellicon mode. She's just like, oh,
I know.
Yeah, but you make it work.
Yes, we're excited.
We are excited.
And Lisa
I love
isn't going to be sick, so she might even teach a class this year.
Oh, didn't think about that. Maybe yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because because I had all. Oh, see, I'm trying to forget this whole year. I'm thinking we're just going to take 2025 out, and we'll just start off again in 2026. I'm done with 2025.
Wow.
I'm done. Well, after my scary movie nights, then I'll be done. Well, no, then we got Christmas. I'll just stick it out, I guess.
Yeah, I'm here. So, Lisa, that would be good. More of your great ideas. Yes,
guys.
Well, thank you all for sticking with us, and
Yes.
hopefully, I mean, I think you guys got the idea.
Yeah.
I mean, but really,
great idea though. Come on.
You don't have to ink them up. I like them inked, but you don't
The
have
inking
to.
gives
You only see the top and bottom. I mean, if you wanted to get really fancy, you could put stuff on here, but
Yeah.
Helen, this year has gone quick. Yeah. I think the older we get, they all seem to go quick.
Yeah, because the Christmas is like right around the corner, and it's like, wow, I was just having surgery in January. Where did this go?
Yes, and my oldest daughter wanted me to put the thing out to the family saying what works for everybody,
Yeah.
And for my youngest daughter, they are busy and they're the farthest except for my son who's in the military. And so she isn't always able to make it home for Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Right.
So we are actually going to do Christmas or Thanksgiving Thursday afternoon and Christmas Thursday night of Thanksgiving.
Nice.
So that all of my grandbabies can be here for the
Yes.
Nice. Last year they weren't.
We got to do that when our kids are having kids.
Yeah.
It's their time, and I tell my kids. Rochelle used to get really upset. When I first started saying we don't have to do it on the actual day,
just so we're together.
Exactly. She's like, but Mom, I'm like, no. If you can't do it on that day, we'll do it next week. What's but
doesn't matter.
We just make it work. Right?
Michelle's only request was the house will be decorated, right? So yes, we will be decorating when I come back from Dallas.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Well, thank you all for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you.
Yes, we do.
And if you have any questions on the project, if you couldn't hear, just reach out.
Yep.
And remember to take some time to cry.
Because it's good for your soul.
It is. Yes, we'll be back next week.
Yep.
Both of us doing a live. I'm doing a Christmas project, actually. So
I'm not sure what I'm doing yet.
I mean, I know it's October, but I now have to have these done earlier than I had
Right.
planned.
I
so-
mean, it used to be, like I said earlier, it used to be 6 months ahead of time when we were doing 6 and 8 months for magazines. You know, so oh, yes, it was, yes. It's crazy.
we love it. We love it though.
Yeah, we do. We're gluttons for punishment, but that's all right.
We'll see you all next week. Oh, and the pajama party tonight, for those of you that can make it, we do have Deb Flores, I think, is our special guest, and she does beautiful jewelry. So
Oh, nice.
recycled, upcycled. So
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that'll be fun.
Of course.
All right.
Hopefully this all works.
Yeah. What are we gonna do? It is